The journey of Niels Bohr, from curiosity to atomic discovery. I'm Niels Bohr. You might know me as the man who unraveled the mysteries of the atom. But my path to discovery wasn't a straight line, it was a series of surprising turns and unexpected moments. Let me tell you a special story, one that left an everlasting mark on me. When I was a young student in Denmark, I was always curious, almost obsessively so, about how things worked. One day at home, I picked up an old clock my father treasured. How does it measure time? I wondered. So, I decided to take it apart to find out. I carefully disassembled it piece by piece, but when I tried to put it back together, well, you can imagine, it didn't work. When my father saw the broken clock, he didn't get angry as I expected. Instead, he said something I would never forget. Understanding how something works doesn't always mean you can rebuild it, Niels. Sometimes, you have to look beyond the pieces to grasp the whole. Years later, while studying physics at university, that lesson stayed with me. I wanted to understand the atom, the core of everything that exists. But atoms couldn't be taken apart like a clock. They were invisible, mysterious, like secrets hidden in the shadows. Then, I remembered my father's words, look beyond the pieces. I realized the atom couldn't be explained with simple formulas alone. I had to imagine it as a system, like planets orbiting the sun, with electrons spinning around the nucleus. That idea changed everything. I created the atomic model that now appears in every textbook. Of course, other scientists improved upon it, but it was a fundamental step toward understanding how elements, chemical reactions, and ultimately the universe work. What I learned most in life is that science doesn't advance with certainties but with questions. The more I thought I knew, the more I realized how little I truly understood. Doubt is the engine that drives discovery. So, here's my message to you. Never be afraid to take apart a clock to understand it, but also don't fear accepting that you might not be able to put it back together. Looking beyond what's visible is where the true magic of knowledge begins. Sparkles, what clock are you trying to take apart in your life? Smiley face.